Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Beach Babe Intuition. My name is Emily. I am a psychic medium. I am doing my Cards and Coffee series right now. I'm also going to be doing some like little short things. Maybe like a twin flame kind of vibey thing. I've got a few more decks out today. I've been only using my two newest decks, and so I pulled out a few more that I have with me just to see if something else wants to come out. And like this one deck, I'm looking at it, I'm like, why did I even buy this? Because I don't vibe with it. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I buy a deck and I'm like, I get it and I'm like, never mind. And then sometimes later on, like years later, I'm like, oh, I really like this deck. So who knows? Let's play with it, see what happens. Maybe something will come out, maybe something won't. So I want to thank everyone for being here this morning. I appreciate everyone's support, and getting my new channel started. I'm really hoping to help provide some clarity for you all. I know that when I read for myself, as well. So when anything, if I sound preachy, I'm not. I'm talking to myself as well. So I don't want you to think that I'm being judgy or preachy or anything like that, because I'm talking to myself. These messages are meant for me too. Okay, so interesting thing happened today. I have a spirit guide, Miss Dragonfly. I've done a video about her, and I walked to the grocery store this morning because I forgot a few things when I was there last night, because that's what I do. I never take a list. Even if I make a list, I don't take it, or I forget to look at it, or whatever. I just forget. ADHD brain, whatever. Neurodivergency is actually a superpower. I just do things differently. Anyway, give me 1 second. Had to check on the dogs because my client had some issues with neighbor cleared out some bushes that they really probably shouldn't have, and so now we're a little nervous about how it doesn't block the fence and the dogs maybe can get through. So if I stop to pause or you hear me yell for Sasha, that's why. I'm checking on her to make sure she's not wandered off. But my dog is out here with us as well, so eventually you'll probably hear them wrestling or playing in the background. They like to wrestle and play while I'm out here doing this. Okay, so anyway, my interesting story this morning is, I have a spirit guide, that Miss Dragonfly, and she always presents herself as a dragonfly. And I've got some, issues going on. I've told you about my story, how I'm between homes and I'm just kind of floating around and trying to I'm really transitioning from my old life to a new life. And they're kind of like, I'm trying to integrate them, into this new path, like future, past, and I don't know. I'm just trying to make things vibe. So it's a little bit hectic, it's a little bit stressful, but I was walking to the grocery store this morning to get the things that I had forgotten, and when I was almost there, I look up and there's a dragonfly, and she was flying in front of me as I was walking, and so that was really awesome to know that I've got some, she's just letting me know that she was there for me. Okay, had to go check on the dog because I heard some noises. I don't think she's going to get out, but she might. Okay, I don't think she will though. I'm going to stay positive. All right, let's start with my cute ghosties. I still have my I Don't Care. I have my Red Rose Oracle. I have What's the Vibe and my Astro cards. I kind of felt like maybe I'll do just a short What's the Vibe with your person with these two decks here. I don't know if that I'll actually use them in this reading. I'll put those off to the side, see what comes out. But I do want to use my ghost this morning. So yeah, it was nice to see that Miss Dragonfly, presenting herself to me to let me know that yes, I'm still with you. Which I know she is, but it's nice to see the dragonflies once in a while, just for confirmation. Alright, so let's get going with this. I call in the spirit guides the angels, the ancestors, the fae, all the elementals, anyone that wants to come in and give us clarity and help the collective for their highest good. No hinky energies here. You know I don't play with that, and I won't let it come in. I'll send you away. And you know I'm mean enough to do it, so just don't even try it. Alright, so alright, let's see what the cards have to say. And the wrestling match has begun. They do enjoy their morning wrestles. And it's really, I'm really glad my dog could be here with me this time, because Sasha just lost her pack mate. So she's never been without Missy. So it's nice for her to have a friend to keep her company, to help her get through it. They just love their wrestling matches. They really do. The little dog is my dog, and if he finds a dog that will wrestle with him, that's his best friend. He loves to wrestle. He's not much of a runner because he has deformed legs and feet. So he loves to just wrestle. So, and Sasha was really close to my other pit bull that died. So it's nice to see them kind of bonding, because they were always around each other. Sasha used to come and stay at my place when I had my apartment, and her owner would travel. She used to come and stay with me, so she's very comfortable with my dogs. But they never really interacted that much. She was more bonded to my other dog. Okay, so the first card that came out is the Star. And again, anytime I read this card in this deck particularly, you're the star of your life. You know, you're the star. Be the star. You're the light. You know, see the biggest star. That's you. You are the star of your light. You are the light of your life. You're a light in the world. Even if you don't think that you shine so brightly, you don't know how you affect people just by being you. You know, I catch a lot of shit from muggles because I am, you know, I'm more on a spiritual level these days, and I should focus more on the 3D things and keep that in check. I'm very bad about balancing. I'm really, I struggle with balance. I always have. So just know that you are the star of your life. You are a light in the world. Even if you don't think you're a bright light, you don't know what a smile or a kind word or just a nice little conversation on the bus or at the bus stop or with, you know, maybe the barista at your favorite coffee shop. And let me tell you guys, if you go to Starbucks, please be kind to those baristas. I was in Starbucks the other day just waiting on a green tea, because I don't really drink their coffee too much, but I like their green tea. And I mean, people were getting irate, and the place was packed, and you know, there was only one guy making coffee at the time, so he was doing the best that he could, and people were just so angry at him, and I'm like, calm the fuck down. It's fucking coffee. If you need it that bad, make it your own damn self, you know? So, you know, just be kind, because you are a star and you can affect somebody in the most powerful way with just a little bit of kindness. Okay. All right, let's see what else. All right, let's see what else. I really do love this deck. I really do. Since I bought it, it's all I use. And I have, you know, I have other decks that I love, but I'm really vibing with this deck right now. Enlightenment. Okay. I never noticed all the musical notes on this card before. Maybe some of you are musically gifted. Maybe you play instruments. Maybe you sing. This tells me, like I said, I pulled this card before, but I've never noticed the notes. And it's interesting because I actually texted a friend of mine yesterday, I texted him yesterday, but not about this. I'm going to text him in a few days about it. His husband, I believe, plays the piano. And so I always wanted to play the piano. I always wanted to play instruments and sing and do those kind of things, but my parents wanted to take every talent that I had. Well, not every talent I had, because if it was a talent that didn't serve their ministry, I wasn't allowed to pursue that talent. So, let's turn this way. Maybe this will work. You guys see the cards this way? I'm trying to like find a good position. I'm not going to be here much longer. I'm actually leaving here tomorrow. So, I don't know what kind of setup I'm going to have. I don't even know where I'm going at this point, to be honest. I have nothing lined up. I have some ideas, but I really don't have anything planned, like concrete. So that's a little nerve-wracking. I'm trying not to be stressed out about it. Miss Dragonfly, she came to me today, so hopefully that, well, not hopefully, that was a sign that things are working out no matter what, it looks like. And that's what I try to get muggles to understand, is like, yeah, it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I'm actually doing a lot of work. I do a lot of spiritual work. I'm not here to just go do a job, go work a 9-to-5 job and make money. I'm here to actually help humanity, even though humanity doesn't seem to want it. And a lot of times I don't even know why I want to help humanity, because I don't like what I see. And Jewel has a song called Down So Long, and there's a line that she says, I saw an angel in a bathroom. She said she saw no one worth saving anywhere. And as an earth angel, I really related to that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't see, and I know there's good people in this world, I know that, but sometimes just the whole collective, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, calm your asses down. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, now that I'm off my rambling tangent, enlightenment. So I feel like if you have some kind of creative ability with music, maybe you play instruments, you sing, maybe you're a DJ. I have a friend that he's a DJ here, and he, that's his creative, he doesn't make the music per se, but he, that's his creativity. That's how he expresses himself. So I feel like if you have some of these talents, they're really focusing on them is really going to help you and the collective ascend. See? All right, what else? They're just having a good time over there. All right. Oops. The Tower. Okay. If there's one card that gives me hinky vibes in the deck, it's the Tower. Let's go ahead and see if anything comes out with the rest of this shuffle. Okay, so the Tower for me, I had a Tower moment and my entire life came crashing down. So I have a little bit of trauma around this, around this card. And the Tower just means that things are going to change, And for me, this was, this tower that's crashing down on me is my old life, the dog walker, which I still walk dogs, and I love walking dogs. But that was all I was. You know, it's all I did. My life completely revolved around it. If you came to my apartment at any point in time, I had 3 dogs at the time, so it was a little bit much. But if you came to my apartment at any point in time, there was usually like 6 or 7 dogs in there. It was just chaos. And I loved the dogs, and I loved walking the dogs. But it just got, it got, the message I keep getting about it got as good as it was going to get. And so it was time to move into something else, and I didn't do it. And so, yeah, the tower came down. So, the tower can be big and sudden change, and it can literally throw you for a loop. You don't know what is going on. So I try not to think negatively about this card, because ultimately everything you lose in this tower moment is going to make room for new and better things. You know, you have to clear out the old to get the new. So don't be too nervous about the tower. Don't be too nervous about it. Just know that it's ultimately, even though it seems like in the moment it's really like the worst thing that could happen, it's ultimately for your highest good. In my case, we have a card flipped in the deck, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it. The Hanged One. I've never seen this one in the deck before, and I got, interestingly enough, I pulled an oracle card yesterday, and it said something, it reminded me of the Hanged Man. So it's interesting that the Hanged Man is coming out in this reading today. And as you can see, he's hanging upside down, but he's not really upset about it. You know, he's still got a little smile on his face. So, so it's really just about having a new perspective, right? Having a new perspective on this tower moment, right? What did I just say? Don't let the tower moment throw you for a loop. Don't let it give you, because this is me. I see a tower card, I panic. And that's my own shit that I need to work through, and maybe some of your own shit that you need to work through as well. But if tower moments, if you've got tower moments happening in your life, look at it as it's a new perspective. Like it's your new life coming in. Try to look at it as it's for your highest good. Okay, that's what I was just saying. So the Hanged One is confirming that. Thank you guys for the clarity on that. All right, I'm trying to like have the cards in the screen and like, I don't know. Reshuffle. Okay, 10 of Sticks. Yeah. 10 of Sticks. Definitely. Oh God, guys, I'm telling you, this is a reading for me. I don't like seeing this tower since I'm reading for myself as well. I'm telling you, I gotta have that new perspective on the tower, right? It's giving me vibes, just maybe like it's giving you vibes. I've definitely got some PTSD around this card for sure. All right, so we've got the 10 of Sticks. And the 10 of Sticks, sticks are wands. The 10 of Sticks is just, it's a heavy burden. It's a heavy burden. You can see he's got all of his sticks. He's trying to carry all of his sticks. He's got a suitcase. Sorry, the card's crooked. I'm trying to do this from behind. And he's just like, his eyes are just X'd out. He's just done. He is just done. This is a call. The tower is going to get rid of some of these sticks, these burdens that you've been carrying along. And this doesn't make me feel too great, because I am working on getting my Jeep out of a tow lot, and I really hope this does not have to do with my Jeep, because I'm going to be bummed beyond belief. I'm in such a situation right now with just trying to get my life put together again in this new, and And I'm trying to trust the divine timing of situations, but you know, I have people in my ear pushing me to. It's well intentioned. It's well intentioned, but they're pushing me to deviate from my allowing. They want me to hustle. They want me to do this. They want me to do that. Push, push, push. Make sure. Da, 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 da. People that are very much bound to the 3D, they don't understand what life is like for spiritual, witchy, psychic people. Anyway, okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups. All right, we've got a new love coming in. A new love. This is good. We love love. So we've got an Ace of Cups. This could be, it could even be maybe a new passion. Something that you are, you know, you just love doing. Maybe right now I'm not seeing anything romantic in this reading, but this could be a, you know, because this new perspective about the Tower may open up a love potential. But we'll see. It could be just, you know, a new passion. It could just be a new passion. It doesn't have to be a new love. But we'll see what the cards say. What are you barking at, Sasha? King of Blades. Okay. Alright. The King of Blades. Blades represent thoughts, ideas. I kind of get what I'm feeling from these two cards together are, it's possible that if it's a new love coming in, it could be one of the air signs. Or this could be a new passion building up to like something maybe you have already been working on, some ideas you've had, like for me with my channel. So maybe this new passion is going to bump you, because yesterday we got Knight of Blades, Page of Blades, one of the two. So maybe applying this passion to an idea that you've maybe been working on will level you up to the King of Blades. Hold on, I'm gonna pause for one. Okay, I'm back. My client is having an issue with the neighbors. The landscapers got a little overzealous with the bushes and went across the property line. And there hasn't been anybody at the house, but I just saw somebody in the yard. So I went in to let my client know. All right, so let's see. I try to be helpful. I mean, I can't do much financially, and you know, he's been so good to me, and so I try to be as helpful as I can. With just regular things. Okay, so we got the Page of Coins. Okay, so we got the Page of Coins yesterday. And I feel like this is maybe something that you've been, because Page is a young energy, so I'm thinking maybe this is something that you've had an idea. Maybe you started kind of the beginning phases of this opportunity, but you really haven't done much with it. Like, I started my YouTube channel a while ago, but I never posted anything. And then, you know, I started a Shopify store, but I haven't worked on that yet. So maybe applying some new passion to this idea, whatever it is that you had, this opportunity that you have started, whatever it may be, it's gonna you're going to end up the King of Blades. All right, okay. Let's see what else comes out. Knight of Blades. Oh, I didn't see the Ace of, okay. All right, I didn't see the Ace of Blades fly out. And, you know, for people that are skeptical, we really don't shift the cards out ourselves. Like, I didn't even feel that come out. It's 100% spirit doing it. So we got the Ace of Blades and the Knight of Blades. Okay, so I'm seeing this as you've got a new idea. Why is my battery low? You've got a new idea going on here. Okay, so and the Knight of Blades, that's about let's see, what am I feeling with this? I had it and then my phone, let me pause this for a minute. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm having some technical difficulties and a lot of distractions. I mean, my phone just like dropped so fast, and I need a new battery for my phone. But I really feel like somebody is trying to block this message from coming out, because there's just one thing after another. All right, so let's go back to the Ace of Blades and the Knight of Blades. Let's see what I'm feeling for these cards. The Ace of Blades is maybe you've got a new idea coming in. To help you get this Page of Pentacles going. And you can see the Knight of Blades is kind of coming. He's swift. You can see he's like flying swiftly, so he's moving pretty quickly. I said yesterday that the Knight of Wands was the fastest moving knight, but I'm wrong about that. It's the Knight of Blades, or the the Knight of Blades. See, I'm like, they're trying to fuck with me. They are trying to fuck with me and stop this reading from happening. So, okay, y'all, I need my spirit guides, my ancestors, my guardians. I need y'all to come in and clear this energy, get this hinky vibe out of here. I'm not playing with this bullshit vibe that's coming through. You will not block me from getting this message out. So you need to get the fuck out now. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, and the person I saw across the fence was actually my client. He'd gone over there to get some more videos of things that were done. Okay, 4 of 6, 11, 11. 4 of 6, 11, 11. And this has not come out in this deck yet. I have said it before, 11, 11 is always a confirmation for me that things are working out. When you see 11, 11, it's a good opportunity to stop and focus on what you're thinking about. Maybe you're in a negative space. I see 11, 11. I know things are always working out for me. You know, I was walking a dog the other day. He's my friend's dog. He's a cute little squishy beagle. I call him Squishy Seymour. And I was walking him, and he kept going. Like, I kept trying to turn him around because he's an older dog and he doesn't walk that much, especially now because his owner, my friend, he messed up his knee, so he can't walk him as much as he used to. So I was helping out because I love Squishy and I love where they live, so I love to just wander with Squishy. But I kept trying to bring him back. Like, it was time to turn around because I was only walking him for half an hour, so it was time to turn around and come back. And he kept pulling me to go further down. I'm like, oh, okay, it's not a big deal. I didn't, you know, I just didn't want to push him too hard because he's an older dog and he's a little chunky. That's why I call him Squishy. He's not as squishy as he used to be though when I walked him on a regular basis. And so he just wanted to keep going. So I'm like, okay. And then we just stopped. And the building we were standing in front of is 1111. And so I looked up, I'm like, oh, 1111. And then as we turned around to go back, I saw a frog. And the day before, a tarot video that I had watched, someone I watch every day, she had said something about, you'll start seeing, you know, your spirit animal is frogs, and you're going to start seeing frogs. So here I am standing in front of 1111 and looking at a frog. I'm like, fucking hell. Seymour took me to the signs that I needed to see. So 1111 is the 4 of sticks. It's the 4 of wands. And the reason why we call it the 1111 card is because you can see 11, 11. It's pretty self-explanatory. But this is just, 4 of sticks is about celebration, coming home. You can see they're happy, they've got flowers everywhere, they have smiles on their faces, they have their rosy, ghosty cheeks. It's just a very happy card. So regardless of the interpretation of the actual card, most tarot readers, when they see 4 of sticks, it is 1111. So it's always a confirmation that things are working out. And, you know, maybe stop and smell the roses. You know, when you see 1111, stop and smell the roses. Like last night, I took my dog for a walk pretty late. It was like 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11. And I was just walking around my client's neighborhood. I was talking to my best friend on the phone because we have very long conversations at night. We just do our thing. I walk the dog, whatever. And I just stopped because there were 2 massive jasmine bushes. And not every jasmine smells amazing, but I used to have these same jasmine plants and they are euphoric. I was just standing there like, oh, it smelled so good. So maybe when you see 1111, maybe it means, you know, take the time to stop and smell the roses, you know? All right. What the hell? Hold on 1 second, guys. I definitely got to get a new battery for my phone. When I paused the video to mess with my charger, the timer said 32:32. So I don't know if that signifies anything for you guys. I was trying not to go over 30 minutes, but I seem to not be able to do that. My videos tend to be a little bit long, so let me know if you think they're too long. I always liked my long, like, I don't like to watch videos that are too short. Okay, 9 of Cups. We've had this come out a few times where this is emotional fulfillment. He's happy in himself. He's happy with what he's got. He's happy with who he is. You know, his 9 cups are full and his heart is radiating, you can see. So love yourself. Stop and smell the roses. Take the time to love yourself. Sash, come on. So the Knight of Blades, I don't know if I really clarified that. There's these new thoughts, these new ideas are going to come in pretty quickly. These Ace of Blades thoughts, these new ideas, these new thoughts, they're going to come in fast. So let's do one more from the ghosties and then we'll pull an oracle. Oh, okay. Okay, we got Ace of Coins, which is a new opportunity, right? So the Ace of Blades, you know, aces are always good. Aces are new things. So you've got a new thought, a new opportunity, and the 7 of Cups or the 7 of Coins came out. So this is very good. You know, he's working on his pentacles. He's taking the time to, he's not rushing it. He's just hanging out, watching his pentacles grow on his tree. I always feel like whenever I see this card and him looking up at his pentacles, I always imagine, like, you know how you're supposed to talk to your plants to make them grow? I feel like he's talking to his pentacles in a positive way to make them his, oh, okay. All right, a message just came through for me. I have not been doing my money affirmations, and I'm really seeing it in my life. And so this is telling me that I need to do my money affirmations, speak nicely, speak positively to my pentacles so that they will grow and they will come into my reality. Ooh, thank you for that clarity. Thank you for that clarity. All right, let's go to the I don't care. Put these out of my way. Let's go to the I don't care deck and see what's going on. I haven't even touched my coffee. I got my client's refrigerator, the ice maker, is like projectile ice cubes. So every time I'm here, I always end up breaking one of my iced coffee cups. So this is the third one I've had to get because of his ice maker. So this one is like in my villain era because I'm just to the point where fuck off, you know? If you don't like it, just fuck off. You know, just take your shit somewhere else. Go bother somebody else with your negative bullshit, you know? Guys, I feel so old. I realized today that this year is my 30th high school reunion, which I don't go because we didn't like each other in high school. When I graduated, it was, get the fuck away from me. We cannot wait to get out of here. I don't want to talk to you ever again. It really was. It really was. I don't know if everybody was like that, like every graduating class that year, but we were just over it. Maybe because it was the mid-90s and, you know, people were angrier then. We were just allowed to be, you know, in the mid-90s you were allowed to say what you wanted to say and you didn't have to worry about hurting somebody's feelings, which honestly I still don't give a fuck. I don't care. If I say something to you and it hurts your feelings, it's probably something you needed to work on anyway. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Don't be fooled by my appearance. My soul is resplendent. Okay, this tells me just be confident in who you are, no matter what you look like, because your beauty radiates from within. And this kind of works for me because I'm sitting here looking at myself in my camera going, ugh, really? Maybe I shouldn't be on camera. Maybe I shouldn't be on camera. I really seriously just had that thought. Like, I almost said, if you guys don't want to see me on camera because I look so bad, let me know. And this came out. Okay, all right. See, I told you, I'm preaching to myself. And the next one is I have superpowers. And this is really interesting to me because I am a natural Reiki healer. It just naturally comes to me. So that's what I see here. I see Reiki, you know. So if you have those abilities, you have that natural ability, it's time to use it. It's time to use it to heal the world. But this could be anything. Your superpowers could be anything. It could be, you know, maybe you have clairs, you're claircognizant, you're clairvoyant, you're psychic. Maybe you do healing. But, you know, whatever your superpower is, everybody has superpowers. They just don't know what they are. Some of us are just more in tune with what we are given. I'm a Cancer, so Cancers are just more intuitive in general. We're just more connected. Treat yourself. Eat what you want. So that one, we all deserve a little treat once in a while. This is speaking to me as well because there's a Thai restaurant down here. They have one particular thing that I love, and I can only find it here. So when I'm down here, I try to do it at least one time, like eat it one time. And I'm going to do it tonight because I'm leaving here tomorrow. So I'm going to make sure I do it tonight. I already did it once. I've been here almost 2 weeks. And, well, 2 weeks tomorrow. And so I did it once last week, and I'm going to do it again tonight because it's a treat for me. Because like I said, I can't find it anywhere else. What else? Oh, yeah. 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 Don't push me. I'm dealing with this right now because I'm working with divine timing and I've got people pushing me. And I appreciate the help and the guidance, but at the same time, I have a lot of pressure on me already. And, you know, so this tells me, even though people are pushing you, stay true to your intuition. And when something doesn't feel right, even if somebody's pushing you to do it, don't do it, because it's not going to work out in your favor. It doesn't matter what anybody else says, what they think you should do, when you should do it. It's your life, and you need to decide when and where you do things, what works best for you. All right, what else? What else? Anything else? Okay. Let's go ahead and finish shuffling this, and then I will go ahead after this card. I think I'll just go ahead and close it out because I'm still 41 minutes. I can't keep my videos under half an hour. Okay. I'm not always an angel. I like this because people don't necessarily want to acknowledge their darker side of their personality, of their life. I have said it before, like, this fuels this. This is my fire. This is my energy, my power, and it fuels the angel stuff that I do. My darkness, it needs, and it's a balance. You see, it's evenly split between good and bad, or I don't even say good and bad because it's just judgment. Dark and light, male, female, yin, yang, whatever it is, it's about finding balance in who you are and in your life, and I'm very bad about that. I'm kind of like, either I'm busting my ass to work 24/7, or I'm trying, like, I can't find a happy medium sometimes. And that's the Capricorn. I'm Capricorn rising, so that's something about Capricorns. We have a tendency to just keep pushing until we burn ourselves out. So don't push me. All right. Okay, guys. Well, that one was pretty tricky to get through. I think I probably would have been a little bit shorter if I hadn't had so many distractions to throw me off of my connection. But I think somebody was trying to do that to me. I think somebody was sending me some hinky vibes, which I told you not to do. But it's okay. We got through it. So I got some clarity out of this. And like I said, I'll go back and watch it before I post it. Make sure it's, I want to post it. Which I post it as long as I'm not, like, it's not a complete mess. I'm just natural. I'm just out here. I don't, I told my best friend, I don't want to do all the editing. I don't want to do all of that. I don't want to sit down for hours and no. I'm just going to make my video and I'm going to post it. And if I look like shit, I look like shit. And if I mess up, I mess up. Because I'm just being authentic. This is who I am. I'm not perfect. And I'm not, I haven't been reading for, my entire life. So I might get things wrong. But you know what? That's life. I'm human. I mess things up sometimes. So it's okay to be human. 43:34 on the timer. So I really hope this helped you guys. I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to the channel. I'm really trying to get this thing going, and any support that you guys could give me would be great. If you would like a personal reading, a private reading, there is my email is in the description, so you can contact me that way, or you can find me on Instagram at beachbabeintuition. You can DM me there if you don't want to email me, because sometimes emails are weird. So you can DM me there, or just contact me however you would like. If you would like a private reading, my Cash App is in the description below, as well as if you would like to help support the channel and the work that I do. It's greatly appreciated. And like I said, I hope this helped you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.